A week after being admitted to hospital, the UK's Prime Minister Boris Johnson has been discharged. He was taken to this hospital in central London on Sunday, 10 days after first showing symptoms of COVID-19. Shortly after his release, he took to Twitter to thank those who looked after him.
And the reason in the end my body did start to get enough oxygen was because for every second of the night, they were watching. And they were thinking and they were caring and making the interventions I needed.
After spending 3 nights in intensive care, the Prime Minister won't be returning to work. Instead, he'll continue his recovery at Chequers, the British leader's country residence on the outskirts of London. Meanwhile, the UK's fight against the coronavirus goes on. On Sunday, the death toll passed the 10,000 mark, with doctors and nurses on the front line saying they face a shortage of protective equipment like goggles and masks. Some hospitals are now looking to get their hands on their own supplies, including from China. The UK's health minister says officials are doing all they can.
I'm glad to say that that effort is moving in the right direction. We now have record amounts of PPE that's been put out into the system. But until everybody gets the PPE that they need, then we won't rest. And we have thousands of people working 24/7 on this, including over this bank holiday weekend.
Adding to concerns, one of the government's top scientific advisors says the UK could be the worst affected country in all of Europe. Boris Johnson leaving hospital will be welcome news for a government that's facing growing criticism of its handling of the coronavirus pandemic. As a man who led his party to an historic election victory just a few months ago, his absence left a gaping hole in Downing Street. Once he does return, though, he's likely to face the toughest task of his career in stopping the deadly havoc caused by COVID-19. Nawid Jabarkil, CGTN, London.